Bitcoin may be having some headwinds hitting it shortly. Three things. You may have heard in the news, Mt. Gox. And in my Discord, there's a link in the description below for my Discord where I invite you to comment and give me ideas for videos. And there were some questions about Mt. Gox and what is the deal with this. Well, so Mt. Gox, in like 2014 and 2013, Mt. Gox was the biggest exchange for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was like 90% of the market. There weren't all these other coins until Ethereum in really 2017. So almost the whole market was Bitcoin. Mt. Gox was like 75% of the market, but it was run by a guy who didn't know what he was doing. A bunch of Bitcoin was stolen and the whole thing went bankrupt. Do you think it's bad today with this Celsius in 3 Hours Capital? This was worse. Imagine there was only one exchange that was big and that one went down. Much worse than we're seeing today. But anyways, some of the Bitcoins that were stolen, I believe it's the stolen ones, unless it was from the bankruptcy, whatever it was, there's $3 billion at today's price of Bitcoin that will be returned to the original owners probably in August. So people are afraid that all this Bitcoin that's been held off the market, $3 billion worth, will be returned to people. You know, that's why I said these are headwinds. None of these things, nothing's going to take Bitcoin to zero. Bitcoin's not going away. Although I'm not a Bitcoin bull, I think Ethereum's better. We'll get to ETH 2.0. You know, it's not a shit coin. It can handle it. Also, so $3 billion are being given to people. They're not going to sell it all, right? Not everyone. Someone will hold it. Maybe people sell it, but not all in the same day. So I think it'll weather this storm. But that is the storm that's coming. El Salvador is another potential storm. You know, El Salvador, one of the first countries to adopt Bitcoin or any crypto as their legal tender, the money of the country. They made Bitcoin. You know, I personally, I think Ethereum would be a little better because you can build on top of it and whatever. But I'm still happy that a country tried it, that El Salvador is trying this. I'm rooting for them. And maybe it was just a good idea with bad timing, right? The reality is, right now, dollar going up, which makes it hard for countries to repay their debts. Most debts are in dollars. Inflation going up, everything's more expensive, which makes companies also have less money and governments have less money. Then we're seeing debt problems in all small countries all around the world. El Salvador is near the top of that list. And their collateral, you know, is in Bitcoin, which has gone down a lot. And they didn't get in, they didn't get in when I was saying to buy. They got in a little late. I don't know their total buy-in cost, but it wasn't, they weren't in that low. They might be completely underwater. I don't know how bad it is with the Bitcoin or their debts. I don't know. But in general, my feeling on this economy is all the whole fiat Ponzi is under stress here until the central bank says mercy and starts printing money to end this thing. But so El Salvador, if they go bankrupt, they have a lot of Bitcoin. Does that make them sell it? It also doesn't look good for Bitcoin. I wouldn't blame this problem on Bitcoin. It's El Salvador's issue, and maybe El Salvador didn't handle the Bitcoin. Money, Bitcoin doesn't make people great. It's just a great form of money, right? So that's another possible headwind. And then ETH 2.0 launching. Now, ETH 2.0, if you on my channel or if you follow me, I'm a bit of an ETH bull. In January of 2020, I decided, wow, ETH 2.0 makes Ethereum better digital gold than Bitcoin. It's not just, ETH is a platform. You have applications. You can do more. It goes deeper for me. On my channel, I have a playlist, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Check that out, and you can see me talk about it forever. However, my point why this is a headwind for Bitcoin, I feel like the consensus out there is still ETH 2.0, it'll never launch. Like, people still are like, it'll never launch. Like, literally, I think they now have a date of September 19. Now I said in March, I bet it'll be September. But, you know, and that looks very good. We're going to be September here. And without getting into the debates on whether it's better and worse and all that, and like I said, you can watch my videos on it, just in general, when things launch, there's usually a hype period for many reasons. For one thing, because the community launching something has an interest and a shelling point to promote, and then there's a new thing, and there's optimism and all this. So I think ETH 2.0 launching is going to dispel a lot of the, oh, it's never going to happen, and people not even thinking about it. There's going to be a positive wave for Ethereum, and, you know, although Ethereum and Bitcoin are extremely different, they are competing on the digital gold front, and then you get these headwinds. I think we're going to have a period of, oh my God, ETH is better, the flippening cometh, the flippening, meaning ETH's market cap, can pass Bitcoin's. ETH can become the biggest crypto, bigger than Bitcoin. I do believe that happens eventually. I'm not saying it's going to happen right after this thing launches, but I feel like there could be this euphoria or extra optimism towards Ethereum because ETH 2.0 successfully launches, and then people, well, how come Bitcoin never launches? How come they never upgrade? And I know sort of their whole policy, Bitcoin's thing is, oh, we're safe because we don't do anything. There's obvious negatives to never launching. I understand the positives. If you never launch anything, nothing will ever break. If you're super simple and only do one thing, you're not going to break. But at the same time, if you never upgrade and you don't do anything, you might become outdated. And that's just a conversation. No, without saying right or wrong, people swing from one way to the other. I think we're going to swing a little ETH here with this launch. So these are Bitcoin headwinds, and we're in a bear market anyways, right? So, you know, listen, someday I might get back into Bitcoin. Haven't that day hasn't come, but I see a light at a light at the end of that tunnel. I see a day when I am going to be ready, when I think that the valuations are correct. I don't hate Bitcoin. I just like ETH so much more. I can't do it, but maybe someday. So what do you think? You Bitcoin maxis, you're all mad at me now? Put it in the comments below, or join the Discord in the link below, and let's, you know, if you want to have a back and forth, Discord's better. Follow me on Twitter. My #1 tweet is about how my pinned tweet that, you know, got a lot of response about how Ethereum is better digital gold than Bitcoin. Check that out on my Twitter. Link is in the description below. Dave Levine, the number 0com is my Twitter. You know, give me the like on this, you know, thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss, I do a video every day. Please subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.